A new episode of the Untitled podcast where we still don't have an intro. On today's episode, nothing. We laugh at G2. That's the an hour long we laugh at G2 program special today.
Hey,
So,
not just G2, not just Astralis.
Also Astralis. Oh yeah, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Horizon. That's Vaps. And we have a new guy on here.
Yes. So
I don't know.
Up here, up here is Horizon. Obviously, I am Vaps, and then up here is a new guy. Introduce yourself.
I'm a new guy. Hi.
Say your name, shithead.
I'm Felix.
Or I'll call you shithead. Thank you, Felix.
Yeah, shithead Felix.
Now I don't know if I should introduce you as the guy who runs that Brokey page that's probably annoying on your timeline.
Hey yo.
Don't you mean the #1 Brokey fan page in the world?
Twitter.com/PriestBrokey.
Also, while you go there, you should open up. This episode is sponsored by RetailDR.gg. Well, we're not actually sponsored. That's a joke for legal reasons. But it is important to plug it because I got to ask a couple of questions to Yekindar, the Latvian entry man. I'll put a link down in the description so where you can read the quote-unquote interview I had with him, and you can also subscribe to RetailDR.gg right there. Thank you. Another tab and go to RetailDR.gg and subscribe to the newsletter where you will see weekly content. Anyway.
Today's episode brought to you by Touching Grass. Go outside, touch some grass.
Also, Linus Tech Tips. No, we're not. That's a joke. We're not
Steel Series? No, not yet. Nissan maybe? Ghost?
Yeah. Where's the face jerseys?
Wait.
Alright. Speaking of shameless sponsorships and bad corporate decisions, G2.
We have none.
So, a team with a CEO who's an idiot, with an in-game leader who cannot get kills. Are we shocked they didn't make it?
How many else have they taken? Like 3 in the last month?
At least 3.
At least 3.
I mean, then they're G2, so that's 1 by default.
Yeah, that's always 1. Oh, they lost LEC, right?
Did they?
Yeah,
they lost LEC.
I don't know. Who cares about that?
Yeah,
Let's
no
be
one cares,
real.
but an L is an L.
Yeah.
The only L in LEC is the L in L with C.
Yeah, and also
only big brain people get that.
Is LEC what team?
Anyway, RMR. For anyone who reads the newsletter, they will remember this that I said.
No
this,
one.
But,
No one's gonna read the newsletter. Let's be real.
The A in Europe Group A stands for Anarchy, because that group was fucking chaos.
And the group is still not done.
It's still not done, and the fact Sprout made it, I wouldn't
to Legends.
anything on it.
To Legends.
Fucking Legend Sprouts.
Sprout or Legends. Now, granted, the caliber of teams that Sprout had to face on the way to Legends stage definitely was one of the easy. I mean, their toughest opponent was the opponent that they lost to. So, that's saying something. But it also sort of
weak opponent.
Spirit is good. Spirit are very
Spirit
good.
is decent.
I'd put him in a bit of a weaker column compared to something like
Where would you put Sprout?
No, I'm not having this slander. Chopper is a good IGL and Patsy is a baller. And anyone who argues with that does not know CS. Alright. Patsy is mint.
Wait, I just realized that there's gonna be a tiebreaker between Cloud9 and one other team.
Spirit.
Wait. Yeah, Spirit. Yeah. They play for Legends.
Yeah, they're playing for Legends.
This shows that there's. Wait, what the fuck is the? Okay, so the major matchup website is a little bit behind.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's also a little bit behind.
You.
So, I'm gonna enjoy doing that the entire episode.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't think anybody expected going into the RMR for G2 to bow out. Before the major itself happened. I definitely had. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I definitely had them going in. Granted, Group A was honestly, dude, Group A was a bit stacked. Compared to Group B, I feel like Group B definitely.
Okay, maybe, but
No, it's not okay. Maybe
Okay.
you have a Saw, you have a Song.
But there's teams like Gamers Legion who made it. But like, come on, going into this, Forza aren't even the best CIS team they're not even the top 5 CIS team, I'd argue. Who the fuck is Aurora? Have you heard of them? The only Aurora I know of is in the kitchen. All right, Aurora Borealis.
The kitchen localized, yeah. Yeah, okay,
Static are
but here's the thing. Hear me out. So then you have
Imagine.
Group B, all right. Then you have Group B where you have Saw, all right. You have K23, you have Sangal, you got Unicorns or whatever the fuck the name is. You have Heat, you have Illuminar. Come on, there's so many.
Yeah, but Heat is good.
They're not world class though.
Yeah, but they're better than a lot of the shit in our Group A because of the players they have.
Yeah.
Also, outside there's Mouse. They're not bad.
Yeah.
Sure,
Don't-
but then you
I'm
got
saying-
G2 and Astralis in this group. And
Yeah, and
they
they
are
didn't
not
make it.
great.
Yeah, but
I-
G2 is
You should expect for G2 to make legends.
yeah.
I
I mean,
you-
Spirit and Cloud9 are both
For a
sick.
team of that caliber,
Yeah.
you shouldn't expect
I mean,
them to.
I would have ahead of like the major. I would have put G2 to make playoffs easily,
Yeah,
like without a doubt.
and they go from
They-
16-0 to losing to 1 win and Gamer Legion.
Yeah, the fact they were the only team to destroy a shit team. Well, Ecstatic were really bad. Like compared to all the other bad teams, Ecstatic were probably the worst of the worst. They got fucked every.
Yeah,
game. No
they-
offense, Ecstatic, you will destroy me,
Oh.
but
Who's that? Isn't that Onipixel?
a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
You know, I actually have to. I want to get back to the.
Onapixel follows me on Twitter, so if anything has to do with Onapixel, I don't want to talk shit about it.
You know, I actually wanted to talk about at some point we should talk about the skins and how in a few years all of the Cattle 2014 stickers might lose a ton of value.
Why? Because of the amount of stickers that look good.
No, because there's an account that is temporarily trade banned that will be unbanned in 2024. So
Oh,
in about
yeah,
a year and a
that
half.
I don't think that will have a huge effect.
That has about $1 million worth of stickers on it.
I don't think that's going to have a huge impact, because for every sticker that adds into the market, another one gets put on a gun.
Don't get me. Yeah. No, I'm just talking about the amount, like the waves that it is going to create because of all the papers. Not the high value ones. I'm talking about all their paper stickers. Are just
Oh, the
gonna-
paper ones, I guess, sure. If I
This
look
is-
distracted during this, by the way, it's because I'm doing a Photoshop. I'll put it in
You're
I'll
doing
put it
a
in the
Photoshop.
podcast right here. I'm editing the Nico headline. I've never felt this bad or whatever. I've never felt this goes.
Okay.
Because I thought it was funny.
I will ask you guys, right? Did you guys believe that that my boys over at 9Z were gonna make it out of the RMR, or at least go 3-1 in the RMR?
Not gonna
I
lie,
thought they were gonna make it, to be honest.
I have not looked at the America's RMR once.
So
I knew that
This is based as fuck.
Yeah, I knew that Liquid went out because of Yekindar's story on Instagram, and that's it.
Yeah. So for right now, the confirmed teams are Liquid, EG, 9Z, 00 Nation, and Furia.
Right.
Furia is seeded 5th currently. So you have Liquid in first, second with EG, because they
No.
still have
Yeah, they have.
yeah,
They
yeah,
have
the
decider.
tiebreaker. Yeah, but then you have 9Z in third, 00 Nation in fourth, and then Furia in fifth, which a lot of people did not expect Furia to.
Be this shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, granted, they did go 3-1. It's just seeding wise, they played worse teams.
And
So
being the team
code
that
system.
gave NA the Americas the only legend spot and not taking it, a kind of
Yeah.
an L.
yeah, and then Fallen and the boys are trying to complete their fairy tale run of making it to the major. After going down 0-2, was it 0-2 or was it 1-2? 1-2. My bad. 1-2.
You're talking about America?
Hmm.
Lol, imagine. Why were you talking about America? They're not even gonna make it out of the groups. I'm betting you right now, not a single NA team will be in the playoffs of the next major.
Okay, currently the confirmed teams in challengers.
So you don't even.
Division,
So you don't even think that Liquid is going to make it to playoffs?
Liquid go at 2 and 3
In
In
Legends?
in Legends.
How many America's teams in Legends though?
No, none of the Americas and Challengers are making it up.
Oh, that's
Really?
that's brave. No, I think
Not even with likes of Gamer Legion and IHC and
Gamers Legion is making
Greyhound.
it to Legends.
So you think that you think teams like Sprout and B&E are gonna make it? Oh, sorry. Sprout's already at the Legends.
Sprout's already in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I would say B&E
Sprout
does
are
make
too
it.
good for this shit. Don't bring up the boys of Sprout in vain. Refresh is the best IHL in Denmark right now.
Yeah, what?
Kerrigan isn't in Denmark.
Oh, you mean physically in Denmark?
No, I mean like in a Danish majority team.
Okay, he's still Danish.
Yeah, but majority Danish team.
Kerrigan is the best
Yeah,
both
but he's in a team
German
with more
and
than- with
Danish IGL.
Yeah, but he doesn't have 3 or more Danish people in phase.
Yeah, so he's still
Yeah,
Danish.
so it's not a majority Danish team. That's what I
Okay.
said. Listen to me, Felix.
No.
Open your ears.
No.
There's too much brokey propaganda in there.
Open my what?
Your ears, man.
Ears.
So this
Yeah.
is what I hear about you guys all being toxic all the time.
Shut up.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Did an American just talk about toxicity?
Sorry,
Have
I'm
you
not
played
American.
Face It?
Have you
Uh,
played the Russian Face It?
But can we talk about how just sort of weird the that Sprout team is? So you have
Yeah.
rejected Heroic, rejected Copenhagen Flames. Fuck, where
There is
where
a-
the Lion X?
There's a difference in Sprouts in Refresh because he isn't a support or whatever he did for Heroic. He's now the IGL, so that does make a difference because he doesn't do the same thing.
Yeah. I still think
Lion
that
X
it
is
was
a
a bit of
baller.
I still think that it was a bit of a weird choice for Heroic to let go of Refresh.
No, because Jabi is fucking sick. But
Yeah, but I think that there's another player on the team that should have been benched before.
in
him.
my opinion, Refresh is the one that struggled the most on stage, and that was the hurdle that Heroic was having at the time. What Heroic forgot to realize is that everyone else was getting better, so now they're no longer making it to stage, so it didn't matter to begin with. But if every other team stayed the same and they did that move, they would have improved massively.
Well, I still think that Refresh was one of their better clutch players, and I personally,
Irrelevant. Jabi is a baller.
I personally think that Shush should have gone before Refresh.
Shoes was positive.
So was
That's all I have
Refresh
to
at the
say.
time.
Boom, boom, fine boom noises
Boom.
with the
boom,
rock
boom,
thumb,
boom,
with the
boom.
rock eyebrow. I don't want to go into HLTV stats right now because that takes effort and thinking, but I don't think that's accurate.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to talk about what G2's problem is and why it's Nico?
Oh,
Yes.
you beat me to the punch! I wrote that in the newsletter today. Damn! Oh, good thing I'm the one who decides when this goes out.
Oh my god. But yeah, why hot swapping IGLs multiple times is not, the way to solve the problem. Why
Nico is a man who couldn't work with Kerrigan. That's
He
all I have
can't
to say
work
on
with
the matter.
anyone.
Yeah, if you cannot work with Kerrigan post it going sour, then you do not have the ability to work with any IGL the moment it gets sour.
So, someone I think it was on Twitter tweeted I think it was Twitter. So why do teams still have IGLs? That should be Nico's team. Just five riflers just run around. That's
No,
there's basically 5 Nikos. He can't work with anyone, so let them work with no one.
they tried that. Remember when Nico was IGLing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nexa was basically doing that half the time.
Yeah.
Also, there's something really funny about the fact that both of G2's previous IGLs made the major. Nexa and Alexi made it. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
G2 did not.
Yeah.
I think G2's.
I was
G2
kind of okay. I was kind of hoping that Heat would make it just so that Jax would also be in the major, and
Yeah.
Nico wouldn't. But they ended up losing to Falcons, which I kind of forgot that the Falcons team existed. Not gonna lie, other than I think Masuda
Yeah.
and NBK are on that team.
Yeah.
MBK is okay.
Yeah.
Can I just say I have some shit to talk about G2 still?
Yeah. Continue.
My question to G2: why are you taking the wrong risks? They get an IGL who has only ever been good on one team and is unproven and does not frag. That is a risk. Why do you take that risk instead of going for another IGL or sticking with your previous IGL? And then why do you get JKS, a player who you know exactly what you will get from, instead of getting a young player who can actually frag as well and you can mold into being a perfect system player? JKS is JKS. Kerrigan managed to do something with him, but that's Kerrigan, and not everyone's Kerrigan. So take a risk on a young star. You've seen how well they've done, and there goes my camera. You've seen how well they've done.
See you later, bye.
This is why I didn't use my new phone. This is why you should just get young players. Like they're always either they are gonna be good or you have a return of investment.
They should have they should have just picked up a random Brazilian player. I mean, look at how well that works out for other teams.
Look how Nico.
They should have picked up a random Latvian.
Yeah, look how it worked with Brokey.
Like that's all I have to say. You should pick up a random Latvian. That's a guaranteed better system. No, don't get Felix. That's a bad idea.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, no.
I might have to cut the visuals for a second somewhere in there, but the audio will stay. It's fine.
You could just keep it. They could look at me and Felix.
Mm.
No,
Felix.
because I don't know when my camera turned on. I'll have to view it in edit. But yeah, no, there are so many young players, either in FPL or in other teams, that look like future stars, or that you can make a future star. God fucking damn it. They tried it on FaZe. It worked pretty well. You got Brokey, who was good. You got fucking what's-his-face, Bemus. He was not bad.
BMOS is
FaZe, he wasn't
available. BMOS is
On FaZe,
available.
no, don't get him now, but that's not a risk. On FaZe, he wasn't that bad. His mechanics weren't that bad. He was doing a role, but he wasn't the player FaZe needed at the time. G2 needs something more. Monacy, that worked out pretty well. Try that again instead of getting JKS, who was a fucking piece of wet toast.
Wait, was Monacy that big of a risk?
Sorry?
Was
No,
Monacy
no.
Well,
he's not
sort of. I mean,
yes and no.
I mean,
paying that much money.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, here's
For
the
that
thing.
money, yes.
Here's the thing. I think that Monacy compared to somebody like the dude on Mouse, I forget, Torzy. I think Monacy in comparison to Torzy, Torzy pretty much won everything with Mouse NXT. I think that he was a bit more of a risk at the time, but definitely has paid off a lot more than someone like Torzy. I think that out of that entire Mouse NXT team, I think that I don't think that he was the best player to come out of that team in terms of performance tier 1.
Fnatic
Man,
risked a bit with Fasher, no?
Fasher was a risk, and
Yeah.
he's
He's
the
also
first
26.
the first
fuck?
ever good Dutch hopper. Don't ever mention the other guy.
Wait, what
Is he an
other
hopper?
guy?
I actually don't know. I forgot.
What other guy?
Who? Chris J?
Yeah. No. Who's that?
Oh, is it Chris? Is it Chris? Is Chris?
Chris J is Dutch.
Who's that? Never heard of Chris J before.
You know the guy.
Also, Fasher is a rifler. I don't know why I thought he was an helper. It's just because he's Dutch.
Yeah,
I just
Nikodaz
mixed him up.
is
I know why, because I was thinking about Crucial.
Crucial. Who the hell?
Holy shit. Do you guys know nothing about Tier 2 Counter-Strike? Am I on the wrong
Yes.
podcast?
Holy shit! Chris
Yes.
J was on Mouse for like 7+ years. What
I
the
don't know who
fuck?
Chris J is. Can we move on?
That is wild, bro. Holy fuck! I didn't realize he was on Mouse for that damn long.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Isn't Chris J the one that Nico told to shut the fuck up or some shit like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was correct.
A rare moment. Horizon agreeing with Nico.
Yes. Nico, I've never felt. Let me hold on. I'll put it in the podcast group
I saw it on Twitter.
on my Twitter. Yeah. But
That's really funny.
it is though. No, for real though. I have my question. Oh, Astralis. I was about to say I have my questions on Astralis. So now we can talk about them motherfuckers. They have to kick 3 players. How the fuck are they gonna fill that team up?
Config
Astralis?
already gone, no?
Yeah, Config's gone because he allegedly fought someone.
Yeah. Well, Twitter. It's come out on Twitter that.
No,
it has come out on Twitter. It has come out on Twitter. I have heard Flom speaking about it on stream while streaming the major. Basically, if you work at a nightclub, apparently you have a high chance of fighting an Astralis member.
Yeah, the nightclub promoter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's not what I thought you were gonna be talking about.
Yeah. But
I thought you were going to be talking about the fact that he sent, a paramilitary company to go to my house to silence me.
Who'd stay on Astralis?
Well, Blamef and Glaive.
Yeah, Baitef and...
That's the only 2 players that should stay on Astralis. Like, Zipix has been statistically the worst player.
What can Glaive do without Magiz, Dupree, fucking Zip, and Device? He has done nothing.
They can
why
bring.
should he stay?
Actually, no. Glaive is nothing without Sonic.
Yeah, but they can just bring Break Bubsky. That's already.
Anyway, this is my official resignation from the podcast. No, but who the fuck do they actually get? Because no one on Ecstatic is good, apparently. Well, 3 players of... Okay, so Sprout, like... They could get Staircase.
Apparently, they already had an offer in for Stair and
Kirby.
Kierby from Endpoint.
Yo,
oh my
on.
god!
I didn't realize that Endpoint.
Yeah, they have 4 players
the
now.
roster died. Yeah. Oh no! They actually they added MHL 3 days ago.
Oh yeah.
Which is
what
a
even
very
happened to them?
They
just took L's.
Yeah, and then
They won against tier 3, and that's it. They won against Navi and EPL, and then disappeared.
See, we got back to Crucial. We went full circle. Beautiful. Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, they did beat Navi, and yeah, it was literally the only series that they won. I think that was the series that and then Kirby was nowhere to be found.
All right, if they want to go hardball, they get they try to get S-Attack from NIP in exchange for all of the money in the world.
So
just give them all of Astralis.
So you could give NIP.
Here's the thing. There, from what I've heard, from what I've heard, there's a good chance that Astralis will be buying back Device.
We all know this.
No. And the thing is that
we've all heard this.
Yeah, but did you hear how they plan on getting the money for it?
They sold their
drugs
league spot.
Yep, selling their league team in order to make the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who cares about league anyways?
Apparently.
Not
apparently
the Danish.
They could just wait like 3 months until G2 drop Hooksy.
Guys, I just had the best idea.
Oh god, I don't like this.
Config to NIP and S-Attack to Astralis.
No.
Think about it.
No.
Think about it.
No.
It's not that far-fetched.
No, I mean, I think...
not the craziest idea.
You wanna know what I would rather see?
What?
Crims to NIP.
He's staying off Fnatic, or Fnatic is no longer Fnatic. That's my expert opinion on that situation. Yeah. So, actually...
always Fnatic.
Get Hooksy from G2 to get another IGL?
Yeah, I'm Drop Glaive.
An even worse IGL?
You want to know what I kind of want to see? I kind of want to see a show match between 5 IGLs and 5 riflers. Just
the riflers would win 60-0.
You can make it Danish, like Kerrigan, Glaive, Hooksy.
If you get Kerrigan to be the IGL of the IGLs, have Art be your entry fragger, have Nexa be a rifler,
Electronic.
Get Electronic.
Apex.
I
mean,
we need an Alper.
Jame.
Electronic.
Jame. And then we got James. See that's not that
Cadian.
bad. Cadian.
I wouldn't mind seeing
Nah,
a Cadian instead of a James.
what I'm doing here is aiming for Danish.
No,
no. You could make it Danish.
I prefer my idea of having the internationals.
Well, yeah, but still, you could make it Danish.
That team isn't that bad.
Well, I mean,
How do you have a
you
balanced
look
team of
at
riflers?
You don't. Well, you
do.
Well,
I mean,
a lot of like first, second riflers also, or or sometimes second oppers. So
yeah, that's what I was thinking. So
and then a lot of them are still pretty cerebral. If you add somebody like a fucking Twister or Rops who could probably IGL if they wanted to.
Ironically, the team would most likely probably be like, if you don't count Simple because he's an opper, you'd probably actually have Twist and Rops in there.
Yeah.
Right? Like, easily. And then you put Nico in there.
Spinks.
Nico and Hunter and Spinks, and then you have that's your 5. And then, like,
the team has Nico on it, so it's destined to fail.
Yeah, but
the only thing that would make
switch
that
out
team
Nico for Yekindar.
Yeah, the only thing that would make that team like die quicker would be if you added Cold Zero to it. Then they'd just get 16-0'd.
If you want to have a seriously good, nice. If you want to have a seriously good team, though, replace Nico with Axel. Axel is fucking really good.
And replace Hunter with Yekindar, yeah.
No.
I'd rather have Hunter on that team. I think Yekindar in a team without an opper. And? I don't care. I don't want Hunter lurking. He's too predictable. I want Hunter to be crazy.
Okay.
Like, bro, also have Twist entering with his aim.
Yeah.
Just for shits and giggles.
Fair.
Who's just got knocked on, huh?
Vaps?
No. I still think Yekindar would have to be on the team. But
okay, if you say so. I disagree though. I actually think that Yekindar is a very good entry fragger and a very good rifler, but I also think that he has his issues gameplay wise, and he's I might finally understand why he's on Liquid. It's definitely the team that he will have the most freedom with.
Seems to me you have issues brain-wise.
So, did you guys hear what happened last night at TwitchCon?
No, I did not.
Megan Thee Stallion twerked on Master Chief. I open up Twitter and I see that Master Chief is trending, and I'm like, oh, let's see. I click on it and immediately am presented with a video of Megan Thee Stallion absolutely throwing it back on somebody cosplaying as Master Chief.
Bentet is a free agent, no longer with Tyloo.
Jesus, what are you, on Internet Explorer?
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
God, dude, that happened
No.
like
This was about 4 years ago.
What?
Yo.
That tweet went out 3 hours ago.
Dude.
No, he's been free agent for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember. Cause
as said, I don't follow Tier 2.
Yeah.
No, you should maybe subscribe to TLDR to get all of your Counter-Strike news in one easy, convenient email twice a week.
I don't read. I don't have the.
I don't read.
Yeah, they don't teach them over in Latvia how to read.
Yeah, that explains Yekindar's gameplay anyway.
Oh, come on, man.
If anyone has issues with that joke, email me at idon'tgive2fucks@gmail.fart.
Yeah, I'm doing it right
now. That's a Red Letter Media bit I just stole. Right, so I'm gonna play Counter-Strike on the Game Boy Color, like a real Chad. And unironically though, do you think that it would be possible to like get a shitty 1.6 port over to the Game Boy Color if you just really were
I don't think it has the necessary processing power.
Get the FNAF shit where it's a 2D background and looks 3D. All right.
I mean, if you were to,
Game Boy.
I mean, you could reskin Doom into CS and play it that way, but.
Oh, that means you could probably do the original CS. Though.
Maybe the original Half-Life CS. Possible. It is definitely possible.
Recreate Door Stuck on the Game Boy is all I ask.
Oh my god. I mean,
Door Stuck.
I did used to play, games like fucking Snake and Tetris back in my statistics class in high school. I had one of
Mhm.
the big blocky calculators. It was the
Right.
TI Inspire, and the best thing is that uh, you could essentially turn that one calculator into a bunch of other ones, because all that you would do is you would pull out the keyboard where all the numbers were, and that
Right.
was the actual calculator. Everything else was
Ah.
just the monitor and the batteries. So I had a specific cartridge that I had, downloaded things into, and I would just plop it
Right.
in, play games. Teacher would come by, I'd hot swap and be like, "Yeah, I'm just doing my math work."
Yeah. On my one of my last years of school, uh, I got my like HPA graphing calculator, and I added Flappy Bird and Minesweeper. Didn't pay attention to a single math class that year. Minesweeper is too addictive. Like it's problematic. If you start playing Minesweeper, you don't stop. It's like crack, you know? Incredibly necessary to my health. Thank you. Thank you. Genuinely, who do you guys think is going to win the major?
Phase.
Phase.
Yep, I shouldn't have asked.
Well, I
But
mean,
without bias, Phase.
yeah. Well, I mean, considering
Yeah.
that the team that
If
literally.
if they pull their shit together,
Yeah, if FaZe,
the 5%.
there is a significant chance it'll be FaZe. There is a good. I have this feeling that this is going to be one of those upset majors.
Well, I mean, considering that
BNA?
that Vitality just lost against Heroic.
Wait, what now?
Did
Yeah.
they just lose?
Yes.
EPL champions Vitality just lost to Heroic.
Just lost to Heroic. Yeah.
You're telling me that EPL run was a fluke?
Oh my
Yes.
God. What? The phase era actually is still a thing? Wow.
Also, Jabby getting a better performance than Refresh would probably have. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Okay, I have to say this. I have a pro Jabby agenda, and I've always had a pro Jabby agenda. Hold on one second.
Can we talk?
Oh my
Can we
God.
talk shit about Horizon?
Yeah, sure.
I have a pro Jabby agenda. All right.
Stinks.
But yeah. So they lose Overpass 16-5. All right. Then they win Inferno 22-19. That's after losing a lead, because they had a 10-5 lead at the half. And they actually got up to, they were 14-11 and then went 14-15 and then 15-15. So yeah, that was not their best time.
Yeah, they got shit on. 16-5, 16-5.
Yeah.
And
And
then
now-
22-19.
Now to see if OG can beat Heroic, which I don't think they were expecting to play Heroic today. I'm pretty sure they were expecting to play Vitality.
I think they'll be happy to be playing Heroic, because I think OG has the ability to beat Heroic.
Ooh,
They have the type of playstyle for it.
HLTV shows no recent head-to-heads with OG and Heroic, which
Yeah, they probably. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. They haven't
Also,
played each other in
they
ages.
probably prepped for Vitality, so they kind of have 3 hours to.
They probably were. I think they did basic prep on both teams. and
Yeah,
were gonna
they-
do
Well,
more.
I would guess a bit more. In
Oh,
depth
yeah.
with
Yeah.
Vitality.
Yeah, that's how I would do it if it was.
So they kind of have to scrap it a bit.
if
I
it
would
was
have just.
me.
I would just have my analysts do things for both, and then whichever one we
Well,
play
yeah,
is
they
the one whose package I analyze.
They still have 3 hours, so.
Yeah. So this is the way that I would have done it. Get them analysts, compile shit for both, and then whichever one you play is the one that you start going to do with your team. But that might also be because I don't know how many resources they have. I don't know how much shit OG. I mean, it's a Red Bull team, isn't it? So they probably have a relatively good amount of resources.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Mux Verstappen world champion. Red Bull knows what they're doing in sport.
It's still weird to see Spanx in a Vitality jersey.
Dude, can I just for a second about Vitality and Spanx? That campaign that they had on their Twitter, where they photoshopped it like a metal tour.
Oh my
I
God!
don't know if
Yeah.
you've seen that.
Yeah,
that
that shit was.
awesome. That Spanx one was so good.
I mean, all of them were really.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Mentality, Symphony of. I mean, it's that tour is supposed to end at Blast World Final, which they actually, it's been in their banner, but they hadn't qualified until, EPL.
Fair enough. But I mean, they knew that there was a good chance they were going right. It is really fucking cool though.
Yeah, watch Vitality not make it out of challengers.
And they might not.
They should, right?
Yeah,
It's
they
a
should,
good
but
they have a
G2
good
should have made
team.
it to at least the major.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't. It's G2.
Well, they should have.
No, they
They
shouldn't have.
shouldn't, but they should have.
G2 should never make Rio. They're shit. Worst team in CS. Easy.
Oh my God.
Done. I could beat G2 on my own. Who's Nico? Nico, more like Pico, am I right? Because he only wins penalties.
And he peaked a long time ago.
Yeah, fuck it.
Hey.
Nico Peak was on Mouse? Okay.
No, Nico
Yes,
Peak was
that-
2017. Let's
no,
not fucking
yeah.
kid ourselves here.
His peak
Let's
was-
okay, hold on. This gag is fun in games. Let's not kid ourselves. Nico's peak was 2017 FaZe Clan.
His peak was when he I don't know, it probably wasn't a 1v5, but that Deagle clutch on Cash, that was
yeah,
his peak.
yeah, with Mouse, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking fellas, are you forgetting what he did with FaZe? Or
No,
are you guys just not willing to give him the credit that he does deserve for some of the things he did?
choking a certain NA tournament.
Yeah, but that was 2018. I'm talking his peak was 28. It was
Yeah.
2017.
Okay, and
So, do we want to talk about how there's a chance that we won't see Big at the major?
is there?
Yeah. They're currently playing a 2-2 match right now against K23. They are 1-1 and are now playing a Dust 2,
Oh,
in which
yeah,
they are
it's
12
tie.
and 12, yeah. And Big is-
Ragin has been fucking raging this game. He's been sick. Like, I hope for his sake that they win.
Yes.
Is it Ragin or
Because he was-
Ragin?
I just pronounced it right, Jin, because I wanted to make a raging joke, you know?
Haha.
Clever.
Uh,
ReTLDR for more clever jokes. I'm just gonna have like
Just
the
make
comment
sure-
section
yeah.
start with ReTLDR, and then under my name it's ReTLDR, and at the bottom it should say ReTLDR.
yeah, and just make sure that when you
Just-
do
just
go,
make the-
if you do for some reason decide to sign up for the Retail DR, newsletter, that you specifically skip whatever portion of the newsletter
You
that
don't-
Horizon has written.
You have no way of telling in the email.
Sure you do.
So just skip
No, you don't.
everything.
Yeah, just don't sign up.
Just don't sign. I'm cutting this out of the episode. I'm not. I'm too lazy. It's not. That's. Let's
I
be
am
real
not
here.
surprised.
All right. I think we have discussed enough Counter-Strike for now. Let's not. There's too much RMR shit still going on.
Yeah, so let's
So-
talk about you, Felix,
Yeah, let's
Okay.
talk about Felix. How are
Why?
you doing, Felix?
because you're the special guest on
I'm
today's
not.
episode.
Yeah, I am special. Yes.
That you are.
That's
Yes,
one
you
way
are
to
very special.
describe yourself. Yeah,
That's
so,
definitely I am.
Yeah, so tell us,
Yeah.
Felix.
What do you want to know?
You
How
know,
does it feel to be Latvian?
Next.
So if you had to choose your favorite Latvian player, why is it Brokey?
Because yes. I don't know.
He's
On
giving.
a scale-
You know what? He's giving us the Brokey treatment right now, not wanting to answer questions very well.
On a scale from 1 to
Yeah.
10, how much do you love Brokey?
I have a dedicated fan page to him.
That's not an answer to my question.
Yes, it is.
That's not a number.
20
give me a-
because that's what his placement was.
Because that's what your IQ is. Yes, thank you.
Yes,
Okay.
that as well.
Let's fucking. It's done. We're done. Fuck this
So-
episode. Fuck you. See you next
So,
week, dipshit. You're gonna
no,
watch it anyway.
No.